Now,
Hello, friends and family. Gathered you today to talk about someone very important to at least my life, but probably some of yours, though you may not think about him very often. That man is Morgan Freeman. Yes, I have had the pleasure of growing up watching his movies, listening to his sweet voice throughout my entire life, and it's just been a pleasure. And I'm here today to give a tribute to him. Now, some of you may be thinking, yeah, he doesn't really need a tribute. He's worth $90 million. He's pretty set as it is. But there's a lot more to him than meets the eye. He's a pretty great guy, not just a smooth voice. And if I were to have a narrator for my life, it would definitely be Morgan Freeman. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but he's narrated a bunch of things. He's been God, and so he could definitely narrate my life. But his career started back in the 1980s, and well, I guess you could say it started when he was 9. His first debuted as an actor when he was a kid. He was the lead role in a school play, and then at age 12, he won a statewide drama award. But that's pretty lucky for him. I mean, not many people get to know what they want to do, right? When they're 12 years old. But he obviously went through with his dreams and succeeded very well. But into college, he had a scholarship. He had a drama scholarship, but he turned it down and ended up going into the Air Force instead. He was a radio technician, and he ended up going up to first class airman, and that is a very prestigious honor. And if anyone deserves our respect and admiration, it is veterans. And already being such a skilled actor, he deserves far more admiration and respect for being a veteran too. Because he could have gone straight to school and gone all through acting and just gone through his dreams, but he thought that our country needed to be served, and so he served it. But not only does his past affect him, but also what he's done in his adult life. And in 2004, he and a group of other people started the Grenada Relief Fund. That was to help people who were suffering from Hurricane Ivan over in Grenada. After that effect had taken place and they did what they needed to do, the relief ended up turning into Planet Now, and they serve throughout the world as hurricane and natural disaster relief function. And so that started just to help the one group of people in a relatively small country has gone all over the world and helped millions of people. Well, I don't know millions, but granted, a lot of people. He also narrates clips for all of those environmental places like Planet Now and Earth One. He is a very big environmentalist, which is wonderful. I'm an environmentalist, so I definitely respect that in a person. But one of the more pronounced things about him is his view on racism, which I find very interesting and not necessarily new age, but it's an interesting way to see things. And it's that he states the only way to stop racism is to stop talking about it. He thinks that racism will cease to exist if no one pays attention to it, which I have to admit I kind of agree with. The only thing that keeps people going is, repetition. So if you talk about how much you hate a certain group of people, you're going to hate them maybe even more, and it's just going to keep going and inspire other people to hate them. He says just stop talking about it and it will end the cycle of hate where it is. He also says that he doesn't like Black History Month. He thinks, Black history is American history. So he doesn't think that Black History Month should exist. And he says that, there's no Whites History Month. So it's not equal. And he's an equalist, equality. He's for equality, and I am all for that. So yes, Morgan Freeman is a man deserving of our admiration and our praise and my tribute today. So thank you, Morgan Freeman.